What's up, guys? Today's dude is Turan Alaska Bro. They're rated 1874 and we are 1858. We have the white pieces, and this guy's gone for maybe, I think this is called the French defense. So when they do that, I like to exchange, and if they push their pawn to here, it ends up becoming a Caro-Kann. What I'm going to do is push my pawn here, develop my bishop to this spot over here. I want to castle on the right side, so what I'm going to do is prevent their bishop from getting to here, to here. And I'm going to put my bishop here, and I'm going to castle. I think they're going to castle as well, and I don't see anything I can take advantage of right now. So I'm going to try to play this pretty standard. I'm going to contest the rook. Got to be careful because they can make some forcing moves like this where I have to take back. I mean, it's a pretty standard position, so let's see where this takes us. All right, so they've connected the pawns. It's officially very similar to a Caro-Kann. What I'm going to do now is pin the knight. If they push this pawn right here, I'll go back. They didn't. Their bishop has been developed. Knight usually goes here, so I think I can do that right now. Yeah. All right, and then you know what I'm gonna do is actually I think I'm gonna jump my knight around like this. Can I also, another idea is that I can put my knight here because he can't take, well, he could take with the knight. Hold on, let me erase that. So you jump in, the knight takes, and then you take with the pawn, so that is not a problem. Let's do that right now. And then I think usually there's an idea of like pushing the pawn to keep that knight there forever. All right, so now he's starting to take, I think, right? Because takes. So what if I now, I mean, I could go with my bishop. I could also reinforce with the knight. I think I'm gonna go with this knight. That way my queen has a little bit more space. And I should probably focus on developing my queen. Maybe something like that. I'm also considering, like, I might want to move my bishop back here and then here. I'm also noticing, like, I don't want to put my queen here because that allows him to go here, and that's kind of annoying. So I'm just going to go here for now. So now I also realize, like, if I go back, they can kind of move their knight. If I go, yeah, okay. This is definitely taking this immediately. Take. Oh, hold on. So now there's a fork, isn't there? Hold on. We're equal right now. So what they're gonna do is that. So all right, calculate with me. So I go here. They go here. I can give away the knight. They can take here. Yeah, no. I think that works. So let's go there. If he goes there, I sacrifice the knight for their knight. We're up a pawn right now. If I were them, I would move the knight somewhere, maybe like here. All right, so that's a good move. Here's the deal. They want to get this knight out of the way, so gotta move the queen. I might move it. I kind of want to get out of this file, but I think I should actually stay on this file, so I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that move. Now what's going to happen is this pawn is now a threat. That's a huge threat. So I think I have to move my queen out of the way, which means I'm probably just going to end up losing back the pawn. Best case. If they take here, I can take back with this knight and then we're good. I would love to just take this knight. If you guys have 5 minutes, visit Action Against Hunger if you want to donate to help those in need. All right, let's take back with the, yeah, see, that's the thing. What can we do now? If I take back with the pawn, they're probably just gonna go here, and win that. If I take here, yeah, I think that's actually a little better. Let's take it back like that. This move is actually a mistake because they can fork us with the pawn. We can reply by attacking their bishop, but the problem is once they just retreat the bishop, we end up with two pieces that are under attack. Instead here, you're supposed to just take back with the pawn. They can take back. You can take here, and then they take, and we're essentially equal. All right, so I kind of missed that fork, but what can we do here? So there has to be some sort of tactic, right? So hold up, there's gonna be a check actually. Takes, check, queen blocks. Let's attack this bishop first. All right, so they take, let's take this. Now let's attack the queen. Somehow I ended up not losing a piece in that. It's pretty shocking. If he goes here and I take, that can get dicey. Okay, I thought I had a forcing move here, but then the rook can take, and then I can give I can give a check. Yeah, I'm doing that. So watch this. So we go here. Now I'm revealing a check that I can give. I think they should have pushed the pawn. Now, if rook takes, I can give a check. And yeah, if I take this pawn, is there any kind of like sneaky? There really isn't. So let's give this with check. I have to be very careful. There's some serious blunders that can happen. Like if I put my rook here, they can go here and then win my rook essentially. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is actually go here to attack the queen right away, because they're either gonna move the king or block like this, but I don't know if he can do that because I can go here. So I'm not really sure what he's thinking about. Maybe going here, but then I can go here. I'm also noticing my pawn is not defended. I don't want to trade though. I really don't want to trade. I might just go here. Let's take that. Yeah, only thing I'm worried about is this check. Like the dude can go here and just give me a check, and I don't know. I definitely need to defend my bishop. I'm gonna bring it back. If the queen moves off of this white diagonal, I'm definitely gonna put my rook over here, trade it. Just kind of make this a little bit easier for me. Okay, seems like a good move potentially. Let's defend, right? We gotta defend this pawn, I think. Let's bring my bishop a little bit closer to being protected. All right, pause the video, see if you can spot the best move. All right, so I'm realizing I can now trade rooks. I can also I can block here and then threaten to give a check, right? Well, let's protect the pawn. All right, so here's the reveal. We can win a piece by attacking the rook and the bishop at the same time. Now I'm threatening to give a check and pick up the bishop, potentially. Although, I'm assuming the dude's gonna do something that attacks my rook, so I won't be able to, like, immediately... I don't love it, but I could potentially flag this guy. Alright, so if I go here... They're probably gonna find some way to defend, right? Can they... I mean, the queen seems really misplaced. Let's go for that, I think. I can give a check first. No. I don't know. Let's go for the trade. I'm gonna recapture real quick. Okay. Let's go here. All right. Let's. Do I want to take that yet, though? Takes. And let's see if we can trade these queens off the board. Good. Let's go here, and then I gotta see if I can get my pieces going. All of my pawns are on light squares. Let's stay up on time. All right. Oh shit, man! Come on. Woo. Woo. My goodness. I hope you guys liked the video. If so, Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.